We are live. Oh my gosh, you guys, we're so excited to come to you and talk a little bit about wrapping it up. How many of you are super excited? I know not everybody's on yet. We might wait a few minutes to see some eyeballs come on. I know some of you are going to be watching this later, but Christy, are you excited?
Super excited. I love this time of the year. It's my favorite.
In fact, we were talking before we went live that, we already have people buying Christmas gifts. So it is an exciting time of year to get a leg up on our holiday sales. So good, we've got a couple people watching. Hey, if you want to say hi or give us a wave, we would love to know who's on. And by the way, for those of you that haven't streamed with us in StreamYard, if you will click on and accept, we will be able to see who's posting and what you guys are saying. Okay, we see you, but unless you accept it, we don't exactly know who you are. So it's kind of nice to know who you are, right? Okay. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and get started. And the first thing is we hope that you guys have had a chance to print out this Think Like a Retailer. It is on all of our websites. It is a great handbook for all of you to use for this holiday selling season. And September is not too early. In fact, now is the best time to get started because a lot of people, and I think really especially this year, Christy, don't you think? A lot of people are going to be shopping really early because they have more time. They're thinking about it. They're going to do a lot of their shopping online. And I think we have it better than Amazon. I mean, they get personal advice. They get somebody they know helping them with their holiday shopping. And what's better than that? So they're going to be shopping. They're going to be shopping online. It's going to be awesome. So we're going to kind of run through the September. And for some of you, this is your first holiday selling season. And we're really excited for you because this is the best quarter of the year typically. And for some of you, you've been in Mary Kay, like Morgan. Hey, Morgan, you've been around in Mary Kay for a long time and you could be teaching this. And so we would love your comments. If there's things that you guys are doing, let us know, things that you're doing and they're working. Or if you have something that you've already wrapped up, it's cute and you want to share it, make sure you post it in the post down below. Because we believe, like Mary Kay believed, when I have an idea and you have an idea, we have two ideas. We share all of our ideas. So keep sharing. All right, the first thing we want to talk about is setting a goal for the holidays. And so what is it that you, what would you love to finance? What dream would you like to finance for you, for your family, for someone special in your life right now with your Mary Kay money? What would you like to see your profits from your holiday sales go to? Really kind of think about that because if you're excited about it, other people are going to be excited about it too. Karen Rydell was on my weekly meeting a few weeks ago. And for my consultants, you know that she talks a lot about financing your dreams with Mary Kay and having a dream and sharing that dream with literally everyone. And when I was a brand new consultant, Molly Morrow was my national sales director, and she had us do the same thing. It's what we shared at every single one of our parties. It was our why story. It was our I story. And my first goal in Mary Kay was to earn new curtains and new carpet for our house. And I will never forget that first party. I know a lot of you have heard this story, but the first party that I had at my house when the carpet was laid and the curtains were put up was a really fun party. And I shared with everybody there that Mary Kay had just paid for this. And when I was sitting on the couch doing individual consultations at the end, I was sitting there with Sally DeGuy, and she looked at me and she said, "We just moved into a new house and we need new curtains and we need new carpet. In fact, we have a lot of home improvement projects that we need to do. Do you think Mary Kay could help us with that?" And I'm like, "Yeah, absolutely." And so she joined Mary Kay. She has done many home improvements, paid for many vacations with her Mary Kay money, and is still with me today. That's 35 years, you guys, 35 years. So this really works. Share your goals. My goal right now is to pay for a daughter's wedding, and I'm very excited about that. We had money set up for one daughter. This is not the daughter I thought would be getting married first. So I need to get enough money in there again for possibly another wedding. So that's really exciting me. we already have plans to go look at venues and all of that. And part of setting that goal is like, do the shopping, figure it out. Like when I went for that new curtains and carpet, I did all of the research, and that's what really got me excited, you guys, was the research on, what carpet are we going to choose? What curtains are we going to choose? How much is it going to cost? What do I need to sell? That's part of the excitement behind setting a goal. So get your goal together, and I'm just going to run through a few ideas from this this wonderful packet with you guys, just to kind of explain them a little bit more, and a few other ideas. So the first one, this is one of my favorites. So as I share all of these ideas, especially for those of you that this is your first season, please don't do them all. You might drive yourself crazy. Like, just listen to them with your heart and your spirit, and just select the ones that really resonate with you the most. The ones that you go, oh my goodness, that sounds like so much fun. I could totally do that. This is one of my favorites. In the book, it's called Holiday Baby. It's a basket. You can call it holiday basket. You can call it whatever you want. But right now, what you're going to want to do is put together some of your favorite things, your favorite gift ideas, and put at least one of each in the basket, along with your holiday look books and sales tickets. And this is the reason they call it the Holiday Baby is this is like your baby. You would not leave your baby in the car, right? You would take your baby everywhere you go when your baby is with you, right? And so for holiday coffees and running into the bank, I can't tell you how many people I have met because I carry this holiday basket around. One year I was in an elevator at 801 Grand in Des Moines, Iowa, where I used to work at the Bradshaw Law Firm, and I had my holiday basket, got in the elevator, and the guy next to me is like, what you got there? And I said, well, this is my Mary Kay holiday basket. I'm helping people with their Christmas shopping. And he said, if I give you my card, would you come up and help me with my Christmas shopping? So he bought for his wife, his mom, and his daughter, and he was thrilled for years and years and years. So this thing really works. Carry it with you wherever you go. So your holiday babies, number one, holiday shopping coffees. So especially right now, you guys, people are looking for an excuse to get out and be with other people. And I love the idea of one-on-one. So I'm, looking through my customers and people that I know and meeting them for coffee and bringing my basket with me everywhere I go. So who have you not seen for coffee for a long time that you could bring your basket with? Christy's going to talk about corporate sales in just a minute. That's another great idea. Take your baby with you to your parties right now. Like, don't stop holding parties. Parties help you build like deep and wide, and you want to definitely be focusing on skincare sales, because Christy and I know a secret and we wish we could share it with you. But the more customers you have on skincare right now, the better January is going to be for you. So continue holding your parties right now, all the way through the holiday season. People still need skincare. Do I have comments on that? I agree with not trying to do it all. All right, thanks, Morgan. Wish lists. Also, we have wish lists on our websites. If they're not there yet, I know they're going to be there soon, but go ahead and start printing off wish lists and taking those with you in your basket, because even when you're meeting somebody for coffee, they might find something in the basket that they would love to have under their Christmas tree this year. So start making a wish list and take it with you to all your parties too, because they may not have the extra money to be shopping for themselves right now, but they do probably have a Santa and they would love to have skincare or other items under their Christmas tree. Pink Weekend. Mary Kay is going to do a huge campaign for us this year for Pink Weekend, which was typically Black Friday. And many stores are not going to be opening up like they normally do for Black Friday this year. There's going to be a lot more online shopping. And so Mary Kay wants to prepare us for a really great Pink Friday. Here's the caveat to that. Please don't start talking about Pink Friday until like a week before Pink Friday. You want to continue with your holiday sales right now. and save that special like discounts and things like that till maybe a few days before Pink Friday. Will you guys pinky promise me on that? Awesome. All right. Holiday look parties is another great idea. And as we get into this season, people are going to be looking for new ideas for a new look for the holiday parties. I'm sure there's going to be a few of those going on this year. And then last but not least are the virtual open houses. And I don't know if you guys have had a chance to go out on InTouch and watch the video. It's about a 6.5-minute video on a virtual party. So this one happens to be using WhatsApp. And I've already reached out to several of my top director friends to find a WhatsApp hosting party. But they have been very popular for a lot of top directors. It takes a little work to do, but we could do this as a group. And so as soon as I find more information on this, we will be getting it out to you. But the gal who was talking had an $8,000 day with her and her consultants using WhatsApp. Could you guys get excited about that? I've heard just phenomenal things about this WhatsApp. So if you don't have WhatsApp downloaded on your phone yet, I'm going to suggest that you get it and get prepared, because this is a great way to do this kind of away from Facebook, and it pops up right on their phone. So they don't have to go into Facebook. They don't have to go find the party. It literally pops up on their phone, and they get to shop right from their phone. And the great thing about it is they can shop from anywhere. I know a couple of them did WhatsApp parties this last summer. And because of that, people were sitting by the pool shopping on WhatsApp, which was a really great way to do it. You can also do it on Facebook. I know we're going to be doing one on our Facebook page here soon. I know, wow, Morgan, it's pretty exciting. So I can't wait for you guys to try it. And then, of course, you can do virtual open houses in Zoom, kind of like a QVC style party. So be thinking about what ideas you would like to take advantage of this year. And so, Christy, I'm going to turn it over to you, because I know you want to talk a little bit about making a plan.
Absolutely. I do really quick too want to share with everybody that's on here. I learned something when I was going through this document for the holiday, like the holiday guide that Stacy has shown you. I've got it in a binder and it's sitting on my desk. But did you all know that your customers can do a wish list through your Mary Kay website? It's on page 13 in this book. And so I'm telling you, check it out. I am going to be within the next few weeks getting a text message ready to go out to my customers to encourage them to go to my website. And I'm running a few thoughts through my mind, but I'm happy to share it with you guys when I get it done. But just to encourage my customers to go to the website to create their wish list so that I can follow up with their secret Santas in hopes of helping their Santas shop for them for the holiday season. So I'm super excited about that too. So okay, so as everyone knows a little bit about me, they know that I'm a planner. Like, I like to have a plan of action, and I've trained on time management. And I think especially this quarter, like these next 3 months are so important to have a plan and to utilize time efficiency as best as you possibly can. And so I created a weekly plan sheet, like an example of a weekly plan sheet. Y'all know that I feel super passionate about a weekly plan sheet. I understand too, I'm going to just say this. I understand that oftentimes when we do a weekly plan sheet, some of us get a little bit of anxiety or a little bit nervous because we want to stick to the plan, but life doesn't always go according to plan. And so this weekly plan sheet is just a template. It allows you to see what you have commitments in regards to at what days and what times, and then you can sprinkle in your Mary Kay work hours within the time that you have available. And so I color coded it so that you guys can see it, okay? Because, well, I also like to color code because I'm a visual person. But so like if you take a look, so Sundays are my day off. That is my time with my family. And so I mark that off all the time in the blue. Like, I scheduled date night with my husband. Ladies, so important. Date night is important. I also scheduled time off in the middle of the week. Okay. I schedule in all of the commitments that I have. So I do 2 mornings a week at the clinic. So I've scheduled those in. If you work a 9 to 5 job or an 8 to 5 job, schedule that in. If your kids have a Christmas pageant or a musical, or y'all know I don't have kids, so I'm not like hip on the lingo with the kids activities, but if they've got like a dance recital or something, like schedule that on your weekly plan sheet. And do these from now through the end of the year so that you can really see what you are working with. And then my planning time, like my office hours and all the things, they are in pink. Okay, that's my Mary Kay time, but that's not my money-making time. My money-making time, I coordinate in the green here. Okay, so that is my money-making time. So I've got virtual parties set up. I've got in-person parties or appointments set up. And then anything that's left in white, like blank space, that's mine to do what I decide to do with it. And so I can sprinkle in times to set up like on-the-go appointments or whatnot with my customers. So I would really encourage you all to do one of these because it's super helpful. Plus, I would encourage you to get your families involved while you're doing the weekly plan so that they know what's going on. And as Stacy talked about earlier, when you're setting a goal, talk to your family about your goal so that you've got cheerleaders in your house working, like cheering you on towards your goal because they know what's coming at the end of this season. So that's an example for the weekly plan sheet. And I also schedule in time there for myself. So like personal time, workout time, all the things. So schedule in what you need for you, especially, for, maintaining a good headspace and your physical activity and all of those things. So that is my 2 cents on the weekly plan sheet. So I'm going to turn it back over to Stacy, and she's going to talk to you about picking some dates for some special events here.
Thanks, Christy. I love the idea of making sure that your family's involved because every year that we had a big goal, like we were going to plan a trip or there's a special gift that we want to get for the family, my kids kept me accountable, and I think that's important. So Christy talked about the weekly plan sheet. I'm going to talk about your month at a glance. So I have a month at a glance. This is the time where you really want to plan ahead, October, November, December. So look at everything that you're doing, like all of the kids' activities. I know this is a busy, busy time of year. Like there's so many activities going on. Make sure all of them are on your calendar so that you can look for those time slots where you can have an open house, where you can hold your parties, where you could have like your virtual WhatsApp day. Because that WhatsApp thing is like a whole afternoon type of a thing. You'll have to watch the video to see more information on that, but it's really cool. So when do you have free time? When are you going to hold your appointments? And I would probably schedule all the way September, October, November, all the way through Christmas and the new year for everything that you want to do. And I don't know if Jennifer Jorgensen's on here, but I know Jennifer every year, I think Morgan, you do this too, schedule their open houses on the same weekend every year. So their customers get in a habit of knowing that and I know, I think Jennifer's last one is either the first or second weekend in December. And that's usually the husband's one. And so, putting on the chili and inviting them over, and Brian's there to like entertain them. They usually watch football and they come in and she's got all the wish lists from all the women and they're doing their Christmas shopping and hanging out with Brian and drinking beer and eating chili. So, it's nice to have those things scheduled year after year after year. It just makes it easier for your customers to remember as well. So Christy, you are talking about something fabulous next. Sorry.
No, it's all good. Okay, so after you set your personal holiday sales goal, it's important to think like a retailer and figure out what gifts you're going to offer and to stock your shelves, right? Because everybody wants their gift right away, right? And how great does it feel to your customer to come in, get the gift right away, or meet up with you and get the gift right away and just know that like they're good, they're done with their holiday shopping. And so every year, ladies, I cannot stress this enough. Every year, holiday products, the limited edition products, we have no idea when they're going to sell out, but they sell out every year. Do they not? And last year, I'm going to give you a great example. So last year, Mary Kate came out with these Mad About Masking pods, and I had no idea, you guys. I had no idea that these things were going to be as popular as they were. I underestimated the popularity of this item. And these sold out in 10 days. Like, no more to be had at all. And that is a really tough thing when your customers are coming to you and they want to purchase this. It's at a great price point and you have none to sell. And so I would just really encourage you to figure out what gifts you're going to offer and then stock your shelves accordingly like a retailer does. And as soon as you can get it in, that's great, because then you can get your, as Stacy called it, the holiday baby, or I call it the temptation basket, because it's kind of weird to me talking about a baby. I don't know, like, it's just weird. But yes, you're going to want to stock that so that you can just give those out as well. And there are certain products that sell really well around the holiday time. So the limited edition items sell very well. Satin hand sets sell very well. Satin lip sets sell well. Skincare sets, travel roll-up, brush sets, mint bliss, hand creams, all of those items sell really well. But decide what you want to package, and we will encourage all of our unit members to post pictures of the things that they have packaged together, because we love seeing ideas. And so I just really encourage you to get excited about certain products and stock your shelves so that you can be ready to rock and roll as soon as October comes around. All right, Stacy. Oh, and it's still me. Okay, so the other thing that is really helpful to do at this time of the year is to order your packaging supplies for your holidays. And so I am so excited. We got our holiday packaging supplies last week, and you guys, this is going to make gift wrapping so beautiful, but so easy. So I'm going to show you some of the things that we got here. So we've got these little pillow boxes. So these are the smallest size. These are perfect for like a petite palette with 4 eyeshadows, satin lip sets. This is like for our smaller items. It could be 2 of the liquid eyeshadows. You can really put anything in here and then just put a bow on it and it's ready to rock and roll. Super easy, okay? The next size up is this, and this one's light pink, and it just is gorgeous, and it's so beautiful. And I ordered packaging supplies to go with the limited edition holiday gift box set. So they're pink, gold, and silver, okay? So this is the next size box, and this will fit like a hand cream and a pair of gloves from the dollar store, or your Mint Bliss foot and leg energizing cream with the pair of fuzzy socks. That'll go really well in here. You can even get like a perfect palette in here with a custom color look. You could get the new limited edition brushes in here, the holiday brushes as well. So there are a lot of things that you can get in this size. And then we've got a taller box, and this one is white and it says blessed on it. And this one will fit a like a satin body item, or it will also fit our new Satin Hands fragrance-free hand soap. It'll also fit like a brush set. You could potentially even get like a brush cleaner in here with like a liquid foundation brush or something like that. So there are a lot of things that you can package in this size. And then the biggest size pillow box is this bad boy here. And this will actually hold a full-size Timewise 3D skincare set. I think you could actually even get a travel roll-up bag in here as well. So I would maybe package the travel roll-up with a brush set in this and then tie a bow around this. I went shopping for ribbon yesterday, and I wanted ribbon that has wire to hold the bow really pretty. So on both sides of the ribbon, and there is not a lot out yet. So I'm going to have to go back and look. Otherwise I would have shown you how to package those. A couple of other packaging items. So these little stockings, you can get them 6 in a pack for $5 at Hobby Lobby, and then use your 40% off coupon to get them. And these are perfect for so I have a little lip lacquer from last year in here. You can also fit in a satin lips set in here, or you could do all 4 of the liquid eyeshadows. So this is a great little thing, or you can even put a hand cream in there. And then these cute little ornaments, I got these at the dollar store last year, and so they're a little ornament. Last year I put our smaller lip glosses in there, or a satin lips set. I took it out of the boxes. And then there's this Believe ribbon that's also at the dollar store. And I just glue dotted that around the lid. And then these little snowball things, those are also at the dollar store, and you don't need a lot of those. And here's a little tip. Okay, so these little snowballs have a lot of static in them. And so what I did is I emptied them out of the bag that they came in, and I put them in a gallon-sized Ziploc bag, and I sprayed them down with aerosol hairspray. And so now, like, there's no static in them. So that's a helpful little tip. I had to learn that the hard way. So, and then these little headbands are $1 on Amazon. So with the masking pod set, you can do this. You can even add the little applicator brush, but just some really simple wrapping gift ideas for you all. So, okay.
Christy, where can they order these again? These little pillow boxes?
These pillow boxes, they are on peterspackaging.com.
Yeah.
So, and they have great ideas on there as well. They have a lot of different options, and everything is like you can select everything that you want in quantities and the colors and the boxes and all the things. So they even have really beautiful gift bags that say gorgeous on them, or beautiful, or blessed. So we got some of those.
Hey, girl. Yeah.
Hey, girl.
They are a little bit more than some of the packaging we've done in the past, but the ease, grace, and joy of them is what I was looking for. This one, I have the eye patches in, so the eye patches will even fit in that. So I love them, Christy. Thank you for finding those.
Absolutely. And the other thing is too, ladies, feel free to build the cost of your packaging into the product. So for example, with a satin hand set, depending on where you're at, like in our part of the country, it's about $38 with tax for the satin hand set. So when I put it in this and I put a beautiful ribbon around it with a little gift tag, I'm just going to sell it for 40, like flat up 40. It's going to cover the cost. People are going to be so excited. Like, so you can do that too. Yeah.
Great idea. Good tip. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
So we really do want to encourage you guys to put together a plan, a weekly plan, a monthly plan. What are you going to order in? What are you going to package it with? And then the last part of it is we want you to make a big list, big and bad. I would really suggest going through your contact list in your phone, your Facebook page, your Instagram. Think about your customers and their husbands. Joellen Whitkey used to always do a quadrant. She's like, these are my customers, and then these are my customers' friends, and these are my customers' husbands. They're going to be buying. And then who owns a business in quadrant 4. And so she's got these 4 quadrants to work with, and she just literally brainstorms every single year and makes a massive list. So make a massive list with telephone numbers or ways to contact them, because sometimes the only way to contact them is through Facebook Messenger. But be thinking about, how do I want to contact them, and what do I want to say, and what do I want to schedule them for? So what are the ideas that resonated with you the most? Like, I'm so excited about these holiday coffees. I've got a couple of them set up this week. You can do them at a coffee shop. You can do them at your house, put on your own pot of coffee, or you could do it virtually. Like schedule, if you've got somebody out of town that would love to do some holiday shopping with you, tell them to put on their coffee and you put on yours, and then you just do a little QVC style coffee. But the thing is, you want to schedule this out. You want to think ahead so that you've got the time to do it, you've got everything in place to do it, and you really don't have to think about it. I think the thing that holds most consultants up as I do conversations with consultants is that they didn't plan ahead and they don't have everything. And so when you're doing it on the fly, it's hard. And you tend to not want to do it because you're like, oh my goodness, if she orders, then I have to like get the product in and I have to like figure out how to package it. And or you don't even book because you're like, I don't have my list. I don't know what to say. Get it out all on paper. If it's in your brain, you're not going to do it. If it's out on a plan, you can just go check, 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 check. Talk to them, did this. It's just so much easier if you've got a plan. So anything else I was supposed to share there, Christy? Keep holding your regular parties. I cannot say enough about that right now. Your skincare parties, we're doing virtual parties together. Christy and I were in Colorado last week for a retreat with Deb Weir, and we got some really great ideas that I know both of us are going to be sharing at our meetings this week on holding virtual parties and sending out, what are they called? Pink love packs? Pink love packs. And it's basically selling a mascara so you recoup the cost of your samples and your postage. Don't you love that idea? So stay tuned, but we're going to be doing a lot with our customers with regular products as well. All right, Christy, you want to wrap it up for us?
Absolutely. So corporate gifting is really a thing, and it's a great way to up your holiday sales. And so I really recommend that you kind of do a brain dump, like Stacy was talking about earlier. Think about all the companies that you do business with. So your dental office, your doctor's office, your insurance agent, like your kid's orthodontist, maybe even the school that your children attend. You may talk to the principal. If you work for a small business or the business that you work for, you could talk to the owner about your corporate gifting service and just really think about, or even if you have friends that own small businesses, okay, like go through your list of contacts and make your list of people that you know that you either do business with or people that you know that own a small business. And I am happy to share the letter that I use when I email it out to different corporations in regards to my corporate gift giving service. And it's a great way to kind of break the ice, open up the doorway to have a conversation with them. And then you can schedule a time to go in and show them the different options that you have at different price points and see how you can fit their need of gifting to their employees. And while you're in the process, you could potentially even help them with their gift giving to their own families and friends as well. So just kind of brainstorm. And usually around this time of the year, I carry like a notebook with me, or I have a piece of like in my notes on my phone. Like I'll be like, oh gosh, I forgot that I really did business with this company, but this is going to be somebody that I'm going to reach out to. And I make a note and just kind of have a running list, kind of like you do with your booking list, right? It's the same thing. And then also it's important to track your success. And so at the back of this handy dandy little thing, there is this page here, and it's got 6 different Christmas trees on here, and they're broken down into your holiday baby sales or your temptation basket sales, your wish list sales, pink weekend sales, open house weekend, corporate gift sales, and then parties and facial sales. And really, like Stacy said, find like 2 or 3 ideas that really get you excited, because if you're excited about them, your customers are going to be excited about them. And so if corporate gifting isn't your jam, it's okay. Don't do it. Like, just go with the ones that get you excited, but track your way to your sales goal. And I firmly feel that it's so, so important to have a sales goal. So I just want you all to just wonderstorm with me for a minute. What would it feel like for you to reach your sales goal this holiday season? What would you do with that profit? Like, how would your holiday look when you are not only celebrating time with your family and friends, but also celebrating the win that you achieved by reaching your goals? And so I'm going to share one of our unit members, Andrea Foz. Her goal is to take her family to Disneyland. And so that's what she is tracking for her holiday sales from now through the end of December and into the new year. And she is planning on getting her kids involved as well, and just, tracking her sales goal so that they are keeping her accountable, like Stacy said earlier, but also, like, what an exciting thing for her kids to know that my mom's Mary Kay paid for our amazing vacation in Disneyland. And so what is it that you want to celebrate your sales goal win with this holiday season? Is it traveling to see some family that you haven't traveled to see before, or it's been a long time since you've gone to that part of the country? Is it purchasing your spouse like their dream gift of, oh my goodness, like if it were up to my husband, it would be a new set of golf clubs. Like, he doesn't need a new set of golf clubs, but he'd just like to pick that. But like, what is it? Like, what would get you so excited and so on a mission to achieve your holiday sales goal? So I just
really surprise and delight. Like, oh my gosh. I honestly think Andrea Foz needs to get t-shirts that say, for our kids and her husband, Mary Kay paid for this trip, or something like that.
Yes, that'd be adorable. I love that. And so we would love for you all to take the next few days to, get your plan laid out and go through this holiday strategy guide and, order the supplies that you need, the packaging things, whatever it is, and then get your inventory situated for your holiday gifting and start getting your holiday baby or your temptation basket together. And then we're going to meet here again in our unit Facebook pages on Thursday, October 1st at 6:30 p.m. Arizona time. So that would be 8:30 p.m. Central time, because we're still before the time change there, right? Okay. And we are going to talk about October strategy right when we kick off October, because October starts the holiday sales season. And so we are so, so excited. All right. Anything else, Stacy?
That was awesome. And Morgan, thank you so much for coming on and sharing your pictures afterwards. I know you said you couldn't post them now, but everybody share your pictures, share your ideas, share your wins, because together we can make this an amazing holiday Christmas selling season.
Absolutely.
All right. It's a wrap?
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap. Wrap it up, ladies. Thanks for coming on. Bye-bye.
Bye.